Hey, this is Amit here from SQL Maestros. Welcome back. In this quick video, I am going to show you why SQL Server sometimes does not show up missing index hints. For the purpose of this demo, I am using AdventureWorks 2016. Let's change the context. There is a table called sales.customer. I am going to create a duplicate of that and I'm going to call it as customer dup. Well, looks like the table is already there. Well, great. Let's proceed. Before I jump into the query, I want you to have a look at the structure of the table, specifically that there is one column here called account number and the data type of that is varchar. So remember that account number, data type being varchar. One more thing you may want to notice that because this is the table that I've just created, it's a heap. So there are no indexes on the table as yet. Now let's jump to the query. The first query is very trivial, which says select store ID from sales.customerdup where account number is something. Notice that I have a prefix here which makes this data Unicode type, so it makes it nvarchar. Well, in this example it's not so important, but keep that in mind. In the next example this is going to be important. Now when I execute this query, and remember there are no indexes, let's turn on actual execution plan or press Ctrl M. Let's go and execute. You get the output as expected. Jump to the execution plan, and as expected there is a table scan that is happening. Well, you probably had expected that, but there was one more thing that I expected. Because this is a heap and I have account number as a predicate, I was expecting that SQL Server will throw up or show me the missing index hint, and probably it will hint me to create an index on account number. Unfortunately, that does not happen. And going by the documentation of missing index hints, I discovered that it will not show up missing index hints for trivial query plans. What I mean by that is, let's select the select operator and press F4 or right click and go to properties, either way. And if you look into the optimization level somewhere here, you will see that the optimization level is being shown up as trivial. Now there are different optimization levels with the optimizer. That is basically the phases through which an execution plan is evaluated, and one of that phase is called as the trivial plan optimization. For all plans that fall under this category of trivial plan, SQL Server will actually not evaluate any missing index recommendation. Now this is by the optimizer. What this in simple word means that this query is too simple for the optimizer to really get into the headache of evaluating any missing index hint. Well, let's proceed forward and look into another example. Now in this example you will see that and I said in this example this n prefix here, or rather the nvarchar data, the literal the constant here is going to be important. So what you see is on the left side of the equality operator, I have account number and the data type of that is varchar. Now remember, I showed this to you just a few minutes before in the table structure. So you have varchar being compared to nvarchar. Now let's go and execute this. What you will observe that SQL Server is going to perform an implicit conversion. Now this query does not seem to be trivial because this query of course is not very complicated also, but it does perform a join. The moment you are trying to join more than two or more tables, SQL Server will up the optimization level and will go into full optimization phase. So let's go into the execution plan. First thing you will observe that it still does not show up any missing index recommendation, no missing index hint at all. And if I go into the properties of the select operator, you will see that this time the optimization level shows up as full. And going by the previous conclusion that I talked about, that when the optimization level is full, I should be getting the missing index recommendation. But I don't get that because SQL Server is performing an implicit conversion. And one of the downsides of implicit conversion is that SQL Server will miss the missing index recommendation. If you take the cursor over the select operator, and before you do that, observe that there is a warning symbol on the select operator, and the warning clearly says that some kind of implicit conversion has been performed and seek plan in query plan choice may be affected, so on and so forth. But then this demo is not about implicit conversion. This demo is about missing the missing index hint. So what's up? Now if I fix this implicit conversion, so I'm going to remove this n, and I'll do that one more time in case you missed it. I'm removing this n prefix, and I am ensuring that the data type is similar on both sides of the equality operator, which means no implicit conversion. SQL Server will show up the missing index hint. Let's go and execute this now. The query gets executed. Let's jump to the execution plan. No more warning. And there you go. It is still a full optimization level, and you can see that here. And now, to everyone's happiness, there is a missing index recommendation. So let's take the cursor over this tooltip, and you can see that we have the missing index recommendation. And as expected, this is a hint. This is a recommendation on account number. Now, implicit conversions are definitely not good for SQL Server if you take most of the cases. So try avoiding them. And what I just tried to show you here is that missing index hint recommendation is one of the victims of implicit conversion, but also for trivial plans, missing index hint does not show up. Just quick video so that you learn a little more internals about SQL Server. If you like the video, do subscribe to this YouTube channel, SQL Maestros, and also share the video with your friends and colleagues. Also, do not forget to log on to sqlmaestros.com, where you will find many more free videos and learning resources. I'm available on Twitter, _Bansal, and the Twitter handle for SQL Maestros is @SQL Maestros. Hope you liked the video. See you soon in another video. Goodbye.